What's up, guys? Sneaky Cat Goblin back with another video today on this Sunday afternoon, evening-ish. Did some traveling today, so a little bit of a later upload. But today I wanted to talk about if this update has kind of changed Clash of Clans forever. You know, is this the downfall of Clash of Clans or the resurgence? And I still really struggle with their decision with the Eagle Artillery. You know, I have posted videos on how I think it's easier, how I think it was just a stupid decision to make that change. And I got some support, but a lot of people were like, well, it makes the game easier. Which, I mean, do what you want with that. I mean, I don't think it personally makes the game easier. As I found out later on in Town Hall 17. Like, once you get moving in Town Hall 17 with some of the other upgrades, stuff starts slowing down as far as 3 stars go. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but when I go to my battle log in Legends League, like, I've gotten 1 3-star attack, and we're climbing in trophies. I'm at 5341, and I'm down, 81 today. So I'm above 5400, pacing upwards, and we're about halfway through the season. So, as far as the game getting easier or more difficult, I really do believe once we get the ricochet cannons up and the bases start getting, the mega bomb and the fire spitters ready to go, it really does change the game quite a bit. I think I was wrong in that sense. In that sense. So overall, like, trajectory-wise, there has to be a balance with this. There's a certain extent where you want the game to be fairly easy for the normies to play, because the normies are what generate the revenue. The pro players don't generate the revenue. The pro players or the more advanced players, some of them are just trying to free to play or grind and stuff like that. They don't, and you need the normies to play. If you don't get the normies to play, you don't get the growth, you don't get the credit, stuff like that. They're the ones that really drive the game in general. And so I think in that respect, this update will be interesting. Ever since the equipment update dropped, I think Clash has been on a different trajectory because it's really flown a lot closer to the sun as far as free to play goes, and really pushing that boundary of, like, is it an advantage? Is it starting to become more and more pay to win? And I think there's arguments for that, certainly. I think there's things where it's like, oh, okay, they need to pump the brakes here. Pushing out epic equipment every month, it's like I can hardly keep up, and then I have to recycle them because some of them are not great, and I've just wasted a bunch of ores on them, and I have to wait until they get buffed. So you have to go through that vicious cycle. I also think that, the change to the town hall is disappointing. As you see in the thumbnail, why would you take out the poison and honestly add the giant bomb effect to the town hall? Add it to where it actually shoots the troops, elsewhere, and propels them still in a poison bomb, because the radius, you could add radius to it. I don't understand that change. I really don't. The consensus comments are you should have merged a lava launcher and a multi-mortar, and that's what you get out of this. That's exactly what you get out of this. And honestly, out of all the merged defenses you're going to get rid of, no one cares about the mortars. No, if someone is out there that I love the mortars, please tell me. Please comment and be like, I love the mortars so much, I want to use them forever. Because I don't. The bomb towers, like, they're okay, but they're not really that exciting. Like, Tesla's always going to be exciting. Wizard towers, still kind of cool. The animation, too, especially considering its splash. I know the bomb towers are. Infernos, obviously, GOAT. And the fire spitters are devastating. The fire spitters are actually pretty darn good as far as defensive structures. And I think when I was initially making the videos on, oh my gosh, Town Hall 17 is easier, It's because most of the bases didn't even have these constructed yet. And that makes a huge difference because these are essentially like scatter shot-ish type damage with splash damage of like a, yeah, it's a lot of different defenses combined into one. They did a really good job with that. Like overall, like obviously I want this game to succeed, but I really do think, you have to focus too on the trajectory of, listening to what people have to say. It's cool that they gave out free stuff for messing up the update, but like no one asked for the Eagle artillery to go away. That's the biggest thing here. No one asked for it to go away. And I think if you listen to community feedback before you drop an update, like, hey, out of all the defenses, which one would you least like? It's like, it's going to be the mortars. It's going to be the bomb tower. It's going to maybe be the wizard tower. It's going to be like, they're not effective defenses. And eventually maybe they merge, we start merging more and more defenses, whatever, that's fine. But like, don't take the Eagle. Like I can't even show it anymore. It's gone. And I love that defense. I think it just made the game, it really propelled the game, in my opinion, into the stratosphere. I know we can talk Town Hall 9 and 10 all day, but Town Hall 11's update, bringing the Warden and the Eagle artillery, just, I don't know. It made it S tier automatically. So I personally am kind of indifferent in this. I don't, if I'm going to take a stance on it, I'm going to say it actually propels the game. I think if you're going to make a change, I know it's bold, but I'm seeing kind of where they're going with this, but I do also think that they need to think about the next time they just pull a defense and not say anything about it. Like, you merge the defenses and this makes sense. Merging this doesn't make sense, and I think that's the biggest outrage that people are getting. Once you get over that hurdle, I don't really think that there's too much wrong with the game. I think it's done very well. They've kind of slowed down as far as the equipment updates. This has been a great update so far. Adding a new hero was a huge step. I think it's a great hero, and I don't really see anything overpowered at this point. Like, you have to be a pretty darn good attacker, at least at higher Town Hall 17s, to get that 3-star every time. It certainly isn't like 16, where you just steamroll everybody because you can use the Root Riders and they need to be nerfed 3 times. I haven't really used the thrower, but I mean, I don't really think the thrower is that overpowered, at least for now. So let me know what you guys think. Was this a monumental update for Clash of Clans? Do you think it will be to its detriment, or will it propel it to another level? Please like, comment, subscribe. You guys are awesome. Peace.